What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Martin, aka Level, here on the Level Up channel, and today we are here to react to On Kinetic Manifesto film by BTS. Now, when I did the carpool with James Corden, and I also did the crosswalk concert with James Corden, yeah, just one of those videos that YouTube unfortunately did not let me fucking post. All that hard work for nothing. Now, while I was reacting to that video, there actually was a song in the video that I did not know during the whole carpool thing with, like I said, James Corden. And I was like, man, this song is hot. What song is this? Oh my God, I haven't heard this song, but the shit already sounds fucking crazy. Oh my God, that shit sounds crazy.
You ready?
Oh my God, what fucking song is this? Holy shit. I could tell you the greatness that I've listened to so far. This greatness that I'm hearing that they're singing to in the car, I have not yet heard. Even though I wasn't able to post the video, I was like, let me still try to find out what that song is. Did a little bit of research and found out, sure enough, the song was called On. I honestly have never had this song recommended to me, but when I was listening to it, I mean, like I said, that shit sounded so damn good. I decided to come react to it myself, but I definitely got to listen to this shit because from what I heard, this is definitely getting added to the playlist. I only got to hear like just the carpool version, so it was maybe only like a 30-second clip. But now I get to listen to all fucking 4 minutes and 58 seconds of this goddamn song and all this greatness that the boys are going to provide me once again. And just yesterday or the other day, I did post the Run BTS video where it was BTS versus Zombies. Y'all make sure to go check that out. I will leave a link to that video in the description down below as well. But let's not waste no more time. Let's get straight into it. Please leave that like, comment, and subscribe, as this really does help out the channel moving forward. And without any further ado, let's get into the music video. Let's get it. Shout out to Big Hit Entertainment. There's that saying again, gotta go insane to stay sane. I've seen Jimin say this before in a previous song that I reacted to. I believe it was Set Me Free, Part 2. I believe it was that song that I saw him say that in. Yo, this shit already sounds hot though, bro. Holy fuck. So I'm assuming that this is, based off of what I've read so far, that this is just another message to the world. Judge us, hate us, for all we give a fuck. All the challenges we have to face in this journey of ours. We ain't backing down. We're 10 toes on the ground. We don't fall to nobody, right? Keep my head up high, positive spirits, no negative energy. We really about this. Man, J-Hope killing this shit. Even if I fall, I come right back up. It's a part of me. It's who I am. I've been through my struggle. Bring on any challenge. I'll rise to the occasion. I mean, they are absolutely killing this shit. And it's, y'all know how much of a slow reader I am. Okay? So I'm trying my best to look up and down at what they're doing as opposed to what I'm reading. They are saying some heartwarming shit, man. Looks like they're having to face some adversities again. And like I said, they rise to the occasion. They are not afraid. And they are not afraid to say what's on their mind. They have no problem. And it's not just one of them. It's all of them. Like I said, I've heard in the past Joe Budden talk some shit about them. And I've seen clips where they responded back to Joe Budden. Yeah, they are not afraid. In every song, they will intelligently diss you back. They say some shit that goes over my head sometimes, and I'm still having to go back and do my research on the videos that I've already watched. And I'm catching new stuff here and there. There's just so much brilliance in their music videos and in their words and their raps and their singing and their just everything. They make me feel dumb. So I can imagine the people that they're speaking out to, the people that this song connects to on that level, because you're the one dissing them and, you know, all kinds of shit. You know, I imagine how stupid it really makes them feel. And on another note, nipple. Oh my God. Even if my knees hit the ground, as long as they don't get buried, it ain't gonna matter. I'm gonna get right the fuck back up. I love it. Love the energy. Yeah. He said, I don't give a but what he should have said is, I would have chimed in for him when he said, I don't give a, I'd have said, fuck. I'd have thrown it in there. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I do. Oh God, the way they sing this chorus and shit is absolutely just beautiful. The harmonization, everything, Jimin's voice. And on another note, nipple. One thing I do want to note, and I'm kind of pondering here on what exactly he's trying to say, but I love how he says, or he calls his world a beautiful prison. Like for the meantime, we're trapped here. And despite all the hardships, the difficulties, the challenges, throughout all the bad shit we've had to go through, it's still beautiful. I guess you can't have the good without the bad. And all of it mixed together makes, the beautiful life that I live. I guess, I don't know. I'm kind of messing with myself here, but I do like that he addresses it as a beautiful prison. It's both bittersweet, but that is an interesting way of describing, the world that we're living in, I guess, but still manages at the same time to be just as beautiful, I guess. I don't know. Y'all let me know down below. Am I on the right track? We are going to do an explain video after this if there is one. So, but y'all let me know down below what your initial thoughts were. Am I on the right track, or did you think of something different? This is the snippet that I heard with Jungkook. Chills. When I tell you fucking chills, bro. God, I love his voice. Like I said, y'all know I'm biased, man. He's my absolute favorite out of the group. Damn. The hairs on the back of my fucking neck were standing up there. Oh my God, we're gonna have to hear that again. And the way they just all divided like that to give him like that initial, that spotlight where it's just him. It's like they felt the same way about this part as well. They're like, damn, this man killed it. We got to give him his own little snippet where it's just fucking him for a moment. Damn. Hold the fuck on. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my God. They're just coming with this heat. Straight up fire. These flames. It's getting hot in here with all this damn heat. Shit. I was not expecting that. What the fuck? I would... The beat switch up there. They got the drums in the background too? Oh my God. God damn. Shout out to this song, bro. This shit slapped. That was hot. That was crazy. I'm gonna get, that was fucking crazy. I do always want to point out one thing. Whenever I notice it, I'm gonna point it the fuck out. Is I've noticed in certain clips or watching behind the scenes footage that August D really truly isn't comfortable with the dancing parts. Like if he could, he would just not dance, it seems like, at all, because he doesn't like doing the freestyles where he has to come up with his own moves. When I watch the James Corden video, he looks a little bit like he's talented. We'll say that. But there are better dancers in the group, such as Jimin, Jungkook, and of course J-Hope. I mean, everybody's a great dancer, but like they're, I guess, better freestylists is what I want to say. But as uncomfortable as he may be at times with dancing, that motherfucker is on point, solid, smooth as fuck in every dance that they do together. And that just goes to show, you know, even though he's uncomfortable sometimes with doing it, the fucking hard work and dedication and getting over the hump of like whatever it takes for Army or for the group, they need me to do this part with them. They want to do this certain dance, this certain choreography. I'm going to learn it and be the best that I can at doing it. And that's, in my opinion, like it's almost so inspirational because, like I said, it's not that he doesn't like to do it. It's not his favorite thing to do. And yet he's here day after day learning the fucking dances, having that shit on point, smooth as fuck throughout that whole thing. I can't even lie. Like I was paying attention to everybody, but he stands out to me because even though he may not be the best quote unquote dancer in the group, you couldn't tell. They all look fucking solid. They all look nasty. They look nasty as shit when they dance together. I mean, everything is on fucking point. I've said this in the past. It gets me like Jackson 5 vibes in a sense that the Jackson 5 were on point every fucking time you watched them because of how much they practice and how much it meant to them. And you can tell with how much energy and time they spent into this choreography and these dances. Yeah, they're crazy, bro. Their choreography is always fucking insane. Shout out to BTS and shout out to August D. Alrighty, also both clips were actually right there. The Kinetic Manifesto as well as the music video. I reacted to the Kinetic Manifesto first just because it was the first one I clicked on. I can't even lie. But now we're gonna react to the official music video and then we'll go back and watch some behind the scenes footage. So Stay tuned for that because I'm interested as fuck. Definitely interested, that's for sure. So we got to react to it. It's gonna be a long video, so hope you got your popcorn. And they just got done with war. A big battle just took place here. And despite the big battle, he's still standing. Still alive. Is that a bird with the arrow through it? Oh, okay. Damn. Don't really know what it means yet, but we're gonna get into it. Okay, I do want to make something as well while J-Hope is spitting here, because it did remind me. I guess y'all have been telling me as well that J-Hope just actually dropped like an album or something like that. So I indeed did look it up, and he did drop a few songs. It looks like there's a couple of songs that came out like a year ago that are on the album now. I don't know. Y'all let me know, but just know that those reactions are coming as well. So I've seen a few comments here in the past couple of days or so about, you know, are you gonna react to his album? Are you gonna react? I definitely am. Give me some time, but I promise that reaction is coming. Earlier, he made the comment, you know, when can I finally open my eyes? And we see this girl, like, she has, you know, this bandage covering her eyes. So she's blinded to the world that's around her, kind of, you know what I'm saying? But not truly. She just, it's almost kind of a good thing, actually. She can't see kind of bad and ugly things that the world does have to offer, you know? Because you see here, like, on V's neck, it's like he's sick. It's like he's overtaken with something that, you know, the veins and, you know, other parts of his body, you know, the veins are everything is kind of just all black. It's like shooting up. It's like he's infected with some kind of poison or something, which is, I don't know, you know, I don't know exactly what it means, but it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna do the explained after this, but I just kind of noticed that. That's interesting. It's always greener on the other side. The hell? What the hell was that? Was that the battle that took place that we saw at the beginning? Because that just kind of switched. Like, I don't know what the fuck I just saw, honestly. First of all, there's like two different versions of themselves. There's the group here, and then there's the group that's in the, like, they're in the robes as well. There's that shell that JK was holding earlier. So I don't, it's also fucking confusing. So the bird that they released, that was dead in the beginning, I guess is like a sign for peace, right? Isn't it? It's what pigeons or doves or whatever. Maybe peace. I mean, that's the first thing that came to my mind was peace. And then with the bird having the arrow through the fucking heart earlier and dead, it's like peace was gone. Peace is dead. And all they wish for is truly peace when they release the, the bird into this new world that they're, coming into or moving forward. That's all they wish for is just, peace and happiness and, getting along. And then all of a sudden we just kind of switched to whatever the fuck this was. I'm so confused, bro. Honestly, this was like a major turn as opposed to what the fuck I was just watching. I said it earlier. It's always greener on the other side. I'm going to say this is going to be a stupid comment, but you know what I thought at first when I saw this? Y'all remember the Pride Rock from The Lion King? That's what it kind of gave me, I don't know. That's what I kind of remember. That's the kind of vibes it gave me at first. But damn, this fucking rock is huge. Where I saw a minute ago, that was the kind of vibe I was getting. Yeah, Pride Rock wasn't this fucking big. Look how high they are off the goddamn ground. No More Dream. Already all going to be doing the explained version with somebody a little bit differently. We are going to be doing DK TV. You guys have actually recommended that I react to this person when doing the explained. If it's ever there, I do it. But most of the time we do bookish theories. So yeah, let's get right into it because that whole fucking music video had me confused as shit. So
BTS is back with what seems to be the second and the final entry to the Map of the Soul series. The title song, On, has an epic music video that's packed with all sorts of references. But before we go on to the MV, let's decipher the lyrics first. And just a quick reminder, I have explained the basic concepts of the Jungian psychology many times in previous videos, so I suggest you go watch these videos in the pinned comments before you watch this if you're unfamiliar with such concepts.
I didn't know I was having to study for a goddamn test. Look at how confusing this shit. I have no idea what the fuck he said. Something theory, Jungian's theory. Thank God this isn't a class because I'd have failed
Many times in previous videos, so I suggest you go watch these videos in the pinned comments before you watch this if you're unfamiliar with such concepts. Right off the bat, Jimin talks about his troubles. His having trouble finding out who to listen to, and as he takes steps forward, his shadows become bigger. As you may remember, shadows are repressed, less desired elements of one's personality. The more he listens to others, the more of himself he has to repress. and the bigger his shadow gets. Here, RM talks about his troubling thoughts and how he's not fully comprehending whether it is him that is having these troubling thoughts or the shadow. In reality, it is both, as the shadow is a part of him, and the shadow is not the only one shaking. It is him too. He realizes this in the next lines. RM shows his vulnerability by admitting that his troubled state has made him fearful and not okay. However, he has come to a realization that he must accept the shadows. In this beautiful line, he calls shadows the black wind, a very imaginative metaphor for a shadow that really captures how his shadows are shaking in trouble, as he is as well. He says that he will fly with the black wind, the shadows, meaning he will embrace it and become a better person with it. Now, encountering and embracing the shadow is a key step in the process of individuation. The process of individuation in Jungian psychology is where the unconscious parts of the psyche, such as the shadow, are brought into conscious, and thus developing personality and making the person distinct and unique. Jung believed that through individuation, one could achieve mental and physical health and become just a better human being overall. You could say that the entire Map of the Soul series is about BTS's process and journey to individuation. And here on this verse, it is where they finally come to embrace their shadows and bring them to the conscious. In the pre-chorus, BTS has fully committed to the individuation process. They see that they must throw themselves into two worlds, the two worlds being the unconscious and the conscious parts of the psyche. They must see both sides in order to be truly whole, truly develop their character. Also, we need to talk about this interesting line. 미치지 않으려면 미쳐야 해. I think this line refers to how sometimes what people consider sane is insane if you think about it, and vice versa. BTS, who have figured out their path to individuation, they have decided to go deeper into the shadows, into the repressed elements of their mind, their pain, which to a normal human being may seem like it's going against their intuition and instincts. No sane person deliberately tries to delve deeper into their pain. However, if you really think about it, maybe more people are insane than sane, as they are never really truly grounded to their true self or even know what the true self is. So in the sense, delving deeper into your pain to find out more about yourself and to grow is actually the sane thing to do. While others who do not go such depths and decide to live the way the life is handed to them are, in fact, insane.
I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, I guess it makes sense to not want to dive even deeper. Like I said, if I'm already suffering, why would I want to dive into that, to make matters worse, when in fact, I mean, this is how brilliant they are. Maybe that's why I haven't been able to get over certain humps in my life. I am fearful of, matters getting worse or things getting worse. Not really wanting to discover more of myself by diving even deeper into some of those, dark parts of my life, that I try to avoid. And I guess because of that, I'm not able to move on as much as easily as some others. I guess being afraid to face some of those fears, I guess, is the reason why I probably haven't been able to get over it. And them facing their fears and, like I said, them diving into it, they are and were able to overcome these challenges. So, I mean, definitely something to learn from. It makes sense both ways. I can see why somebody would be like, well, why the fuck would I want to dive into it? Why would I want to discover the darker parts of my life? And only by doing so can you truly find your own self. So that's crazy to think about, though.
Hence, you need to be insane to be sane in this world. process of individuation can be painful. Our minds want to dwell on security and stability. However, for individuation to take place, for our minds to grow, we need to fight our urges to stay in our comfort zone. We need to take risks getting into the unconscious. This can mean doing something that you have never done before or something that others just don't do. Individuation is a journey of conflict. There is no birth of consciousness without pain, said Carl Jung. BTS understands this and is braced and ready to take on that pain.
Bring the pain, 모두 내 피와 살이 되겠지. Bring the pain, no fear 방은 법을 하겠지. 작은 것들 breathe, 이거 어둠 속 내 산소와 빛. 내가 내게 하는 것들의 힘, 넘어져도 다시 일어나 scream.
Here, J-Hope is in full Wiseman mode. He knows, as he stated in his previous lines, that acknowledging their shadows are going to be helping them grow as a person. Furthermore, he's not afraid to take on the pain of confronting the shadows, a contrast to what RM was saying in the first verse of the song when he was a little bit confused. He knows the process and how this will help him become a better person, so he accepts it and he actively asks for more pain, as it'll only callous them and make them stronger. Just from the lyrics, the song is about growth and full acceptance of one's shadows in order to become a better person. I really like how the song has an element of progression to it, how it starts from being confused and fearful about one's shadows to accepting it and asking for more pain so that they can grow. It really is a nice way to end the Map of the Soul saga. The music video is in similar vein. I know there's a lot of different takes on the music video, but I'll try to keep my theory connected to the themes of the individuation process and its development of one's
Map of the
wholeness
Souls
as a person through confronting the shadow and unconscious. In the beginning, we see a battlefield that has many lying dead, with Jin picking up a dove that has been shot down by an arrow. I think the battlefield represents the battles inside the psyche, not that of the actual outside world, as the song and the entire series is about going inside your mind. In fact, I'm going to go out of my way to say that the entire setting of the music video is within the psyche. The dead dove represents peace, as it does in many different cultures, more specifically the Bible here, as this MV heavily references from the Bible. The dove has been shot down because BTS is going through sort of a war inside their minds. They are confused and doubtful, as the beginning of the lyrics suggest, and peace is no more in their psyches. Here in the next shot, Jungkook is running away from some structure that looks like tall walls. He has thorns on his hands, like handcuffs. In a recent video, he actually stated that he is running away because he got kicked out after the people of that walled castle have discovered his special ability. I think this is a reference to the Garden of Eden and how Adam and Eve ate the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil and was banished from Eden. And here, Jungkook represents Adam. This is essentially a metaphor for no longer being in an innocent, infant-like state as Adam and Eve were prior to eating the fruit. It is essentially Jungkook being thrown out into the world, out from the protection of God or the walls of Eden or the castle here, and being forced to face the turmoils of the world. As I've said in the lyric break,
See, I would have never known that. I would have never known that. And this is kind of just his take, but based off of everything, I mean that it does make sense. It correlates, and it looks like it lines up together for that to be the actual meaning, and him running out of the palace or whatever because he's been banished. That's crazy. That's a brilliant way to think about that. That is insane.
down, such hardship and pain is essential in the process of individuation. In Jimin's shot, he is with a drummer boy, which many armies have been speculating it represents war, as they have been extensively used in wars to signal between soldiers. I personally found this part the most confusing, as the MV seems to be full of Bible references, but I could not find anything regarding drummer boys in the Bible.
Yeah, and if you notice, there's a part in the music video where where Jimin is right there by the drummer boy, but if you look to the side, there's multiple drums there. Does that represent the different kinds of battles and wars that have taken place? So there's so many battles and wars that they're dealing with in their head that each drum represents a different form or battle that they've had to go through. And the drummer boy that we're seeing in the music video is just the drummer boy now for this war that is now taking place within their minds now. So
going with the army's theory that the boy represents war, I think Jimin is preparing for another fight, an inner fight in his psyche in order to come to accept his shadow. V starts his appearance in what seems to be resembling Jesus on a cross. He also has a blindfolded girl next to him, which in the Bangtan TV sketch video he calls Lena. Lena derives from the biblical name Magdalene. Mary Magdalene from the Bible is a devout follower of Jesus Christ. She was
speaking of Mary Magdalene and Jesus and all that, Andrea and I have been watching The Chosen. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a dope ass show. Getting ready for season 4.
Present at the cross when Jesus was dying, and also was the first to see Jesus after his resurrection. I think in this scene, V represents the hope that's yet to be realized, as he is still laying on the ground in a crucified-like posture. And Lena is blindfolded. The devout follower of him has yet to see him become alive in the metaphorical sense. This reflects rather confused and doubtful state of the first lines of the verse. RM's shot is an obvious reference to Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark, and I thought that at first.
The Great Flood seems to have already passed here. I think the Great Flood represents a great turmoil in the psyche, like confronting the shadow and identifying your ego and self from the persona. RM has already asked these questions in the persona intro. Perhaps this is why he has already passed the Great Flood in this scene. In the Bible, after the flood, Noah meets a new world, and so will RM and BTS after the process of individuation is over. They will come to a new world, a new actualized self. In this scene, Jin brings back the dead dove to his room. The room is full of empty cages, likely the other doves that have been there but have died. This shows that there is no more peace in the world, in the psyche. Then something magical happens. The dead dove seems to come alive as its cage starts moving.
Yeah.
Perhaps BTS wanted to show that it's only when you lose all peace in your mind and really confront your shadows that you can really truly gain the true inner peace.
Yeah.
Now in the next scene, Jungkook passes out and is in a field with J-Hope. I think this scene represents the psychic death. This is where one's psyche shifts back to the existential position of the natural self. Jung believed that the fundamental transformation of the psyche would have radical improvements on one's quality of life. Essentially, psychic death is thinking you know everything and then going to realize that you know nothing. Only when you reach that state can you have a fundamental transformation of your psyche. During the psychic death, the self remains intact. This is because the self is deeper in the psyche than the ego and much less personal. It's rather archetypical. J-Hope seems to represent the self that remains from Jungkook's psychic death. Then in the next scene, we have Suga in the midst of some ritual. Now, one YouTuber named Bookish Theory suggested that this represents alchemy, as it has the 4 colors that represent each stages of alchemy. Jung used alchemy as a symbolic representation of individuation, so it does seem to make sense that this would be in the music video.
Shout out to
What
Bookish
happens
Theories.
after this scene supports this interpretation. The drummer boy starts playing drums, doors to the wall open, V rids Lena of her blindfolds, allowing her to see hope and the new land behind the walls, all signals for hope and a brighter future. Everyone gathers around the open door trying to walk into the new land of hope. Jungkook goes into a pond, which somewhat resembles a baptism. essentially another metaphor
Yeah, and I was kind of thinking that too, man. I just got to start like trusting myself and just saying how I feel. Yeah, I did feel like that's what he's doing. I was like, is he trying to purify himself in the water? Because he put the thorns down, and then when he brings it back up, it's the shell, that obviously calls everyone together. Usually you would hear like these sounds, like the trumpets play or these horns play and stuff like that, usually when war is over, right? Or when the battle's done, you would hear the sirens go off, signifying that. Just like you can hear sirens signifying that the war has started, that there's an attack. Those same sirens or things can be used as well as a call to let everybody know that the war is now over. So I did notice him going into the water, obviously, but I gotta trust myself and just say this shit, man.
for
I had
ego
it.
death and psychic death. He trades his thorns for a cone shell. When he blows on the shell, I think this scene represents how he has become enlightened, knows that now he can and he must take on the shadows, as him doing so turns the skies dark and cloudy, and he is now confronting the shadows. We now have the dance break. I think this can be interpreted as the confrontation and the acceptance of one's shadow. It ends with everything being engulfed in a fireball and a shot of the new land growing abundant with new trees and life. All the people go on to the new land and on top of the Simba rock. BTS has completed their process of individuation, and now they have become and grown into a better human being.
Alrighty, y'all, like I said, this is going to be a long video, so we're going to get into the behind the scenes footage of both the music video and then the Kinetic Manifesto film that we first watched at the beginning. So we're going to get into that behind the scenes footage. Let's not waste some more time. Let's get right into it.
And then you go one. Okay.
Wow.
Hi. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
How are you? 안녕하세요. 저희는 CNA입니다. 반갑습니다.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Hello.
아침마다 보면 행복할 것 같아.
Everybody scoot back a little bit so we can.
멤버들도 최대 뒤에서 하고.
So we're here. One, go on five. 1, 2, 3, 4. You said 6 and 7, 8. 1. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
남자는 너 나오는 만큼은 나올 거야.
Isn't it dope to kind of see the behind the scenes footage, bro? Like we are seeing their creation come to life, and how they're able to do that. Shout out to BTS and their, Big Hit Entertainment for doing this, because not a lot of people do it. Kendrick Lamar is my favorite rapper of all time. I would love to see behind the scenes footage of how the fuck he's able to come up with lyrics or certain songs and stuff, and he doesn't do that. So for BTS to take that initiative, to take that step, to give their fans access to that is absolutely insane. The process of how it starts from nothing into the beautiful art that they create at the end when we all get to react to it.
남자는 너 나오는 만큼은 나올 거야.
1, 2, 3, keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1.
뭔가 이게 이거 좋아할 때 하냐 그러니까.
5, 6, 7, 8. Go. 1.
Crazy.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
여기 소름 돋아. 나 이미 여기서 촬영 끝났어.
너 이거 엄청 힘들었지?
이건 진짜 힘들었어.
여기 뒤로 못 가겠어. 무서워. 형한테 박을까봐. 아, 이때 뭐라 해줄 때 힘나더라고.
그러니까.
한국은 힘내세요. 힘내. 좋아, 좋아. 잘하고 있어.
힘내.
더 세게. 가자.
안녕하세요 여러분들. 오늘은 오원 뮤직비디오 촬영이 있는 날이고요.
I want to know how hot it was. I wonder if somebody's going to mention it. I want to know how fucking hot it was when they went to do this. They were just in a probably AC'd dance facility. They were sweating their ass off. Now they got to go do this shit in the burning, beaming fucking sun outside in their outfits in this fucking leather. Yeah, no.
지금 온 뮤직비디오 촬영을 위해 많은 분들과 멤버들이 다 대기하고 있습니다.
안녕하세요 여러분. 여기는 오온 뮤비 촬영장 현장이고요.
그만해 이제. 그만해.
네, 안녕하세요. 여기는
너 뒤로 가서 빨리 쓰라고.
맞아.
I can't even lie. In the music video, I saw the kind of like veins and stuff sticking out where they were black or whatever on V. I did not notice that the first time when I watched that first dance music video. He got me there. I didn't pay attention. That's something else I missed.
아야 시작을 하지.
내일은 축제의 날. 보다 멋진 뮤직비디오를 보여드리기 위해 이런 멋진 곳을 섭외했습니다. 바로 가시죠.
I can't understand what people are saying. 어느 장단에 맞춰야 될지. 한 발자국되면 한 발자국 켜지는 shadow. 잠에서 눈을 뜬 여긴 또 어디? 일어난 이후 정리는 뭐? Look at my feet down. 나가면 getting shot.
아, 멋있어. 저게 리더입니다. 저 대장입니다.
지금까지 우리가 해왔던 좀 진정성이 많이 담긴 그런 무대나 뭐 음악성을 많이 담은 곡인 것 같은데 아마 우리가 할 수 있는 되게 많은 에너지를 여기다 쏟아붓지 않았나라는 생각이 들어요. 이번 애들이 진짜 너무 역대급이라고 힘들어 죽겠다고 하는데 잘 모르겠어요.
작년 9월이 생각나는 이 날씨. 그래도 뭐 잘 나오는 게 중요하죠. 처음으로 BTS가 LA에 와서 무대를 쳤습니다.
First music video in LA. Wow.
마치 밴드인데 마치 밴드랑 되게 하고 싶었었는데 재밌을 것 같아요. 저분들도 아마 이런 작업은 처음 보고 되게 재밌어 하더라고요.
10분에 맞았대. 맞았어? 괜찮아? 눈 알 맞은 거 아니야? 그럼 진짜 아픈데. 눈 알.
Damn.
다행이다. 이때까지 그는 몰랐다. 무슨 재앙이 다가오는지. 정확히 10초 후. 세게 맞았네. 형이 한 찍기 한 2시간 전에는 이 안무 그렇게 힘든 게 아닌데 뭐라고 했는데 정정할게요. 네.
이제까지 저희가 하는 안무 중에 제일 힘든 것 같아요. 저 아이돌이 제일 힘들다고 생각했거든요. 아이돌보다 더.
그치. 많이 안 들어서. 응. 우리 사실 여기서 보고 여기서 돌아가는 게 중요해. 제일 힘든 부분이 남았습니다.
God, I'm telling you, watching all this shit come together is insane, dude. And I figured it was like hot when I was watching it the first time, like where I was like, man, it's got to be hot as fuck out there. Yeah, I don't, and you know, the choreography they keep saying over and over, this is the toughest choreography we've done, but it's even fucking worse because you're in the beaming hot goddamn sun.
나 이 자리에 다 뭐해 임마. 내 자리에서 잡았네. 오케이. 나이스 앵글. 멋있다.
여러분들 LA 야외 촬영 어떠셨어요?
야 이게 끝나긴 한다. 야. 근데 일단 건조해서 땀이 좀 들러서 좋아.
맞아. 정말 역대급 안무입니다. 제가 볼 때는
다리가 지금 저래요. 오늘 우리 멤버들이 진짜 뮤직비디오를 위해서 정말 하얗게 불태웠습니다. 정말 자부심.
와이파이. 그래서 옷이 하얘군요.
불태웠네. 네, 그렇습니다.
오야 얘 봐봐 쟤 날린 거 봐봐.
하얗게
대단한데?
제가 볼 때는 이 뮤비는 진짜 많은 분들이 좋아해 줄 것 같아요.
그렇죠. 역대급입니다.
네, 정말 방탄소년단이 이를 갈고 연습한 진짜
잘 나왔어요. 이갈이 하시나 봐요.
진짜 저희 이것 때문에 연습 진짜 많이 했어요.
그러니까 진짜 준비도 많이 했고 LA까지 왔어요. 이것 때문에.
LA에서 또 이 안무를 위해 한
그러니까요.
일주일 반 정도.
네, 맞습니다.
진짜 생명 갈았습니다 진짜로.
아미분들이 이제 저희 블랙스완 나왔을 때 블랙스완 정말 너무 멋있다고 이것 때문에 그렇게까지 열심히 준비하고 있는데 사실 이거입니다.
이제 본 무대는 이건데.
그러니까요.
무대 이거예요.
이건 맛보기 사실 저희도 기대가 많이 돼요. 이거 보여드렸을 때 어떤 반응이 될까.
그러니까 진짜
맞아.
터널 수정 공개되면. 아 대박. 여러분들이 보고 계시겠지만.
저희 진짜 이쁜 짓 하려고 열심히 준비 많이 했어요.
많이 이뻐해 주시고 우리 한번 다 같이 점프로 드라마 타이즈로 가볼까요?
이 자리 외우세요.
하나 둘 셋.
야 이렇게 멋있는 곳에서 뮤비를 한번 찍어보네요. 멋있죠.
Really beautiful. God, look at that shit, man. That's crazy. We ain't got shit like that here in Lubbock.
첫 촬영을 맡게 된 진입니다, 여러분들. 저희 파트너인 비둘기가 저기 화살을 받고 죽어 있군요. 저기 한번 찍어주세요. 어디로 가야 하죠, 비둘기. 푸르른 자연 이런 데서 살면 참 바쁘지 않고 평화롭게 살 수 있을 것 같아요.
오케이 컷.
기린이 도와줄 텐데 기린이 저 앞에 계속 지금 스트레칭을 하고 있는데 제가 봤을 때 동물 친구들이 저를 도와줘야 돼. 진영 가족, 진영네 가족 그렇고
성에서 정말 아무렇지 않게 잘 지내다가 저에게 특별한 힘이 있었는데 그거를 사람들이 이 사람은 뭐 악마다 속박을 하고 결국 그 성벽에서 내쫓습니다. 방금 마을에서 쫓겨났는데 챙겨준 사람이 많네.
So there was that part that, you know, they were talking about earlier on that DKTV.
아까보다 배로 줘. 수고하셨습니다. 제갈량의 힘. 이건 된 건가?
그런지한 느낌으로 입어봤어요. 오늘 뭔가 이렇게 좋은 뷰에서 제 파트를 찍을 수 있어서 너무너무 좋았고요. 뮤비가 어떻게 나올지 굉장히 기대가 됩니다. 약 1000명의 아이들과 촬영한다는 것이 흔치 않은 경험이었고요. 오늘 왜 이렇게 고생하냐. LA라고 얇은 옷만 가지고 왔다. 뭐 여기 또 단신대.
오엔 시네마 세 번째 날이고요. 니나라고 제 여동생이랑 같이 찍고 있습니다.
Ready?
가시들인데 정말 날카로운 가시가 제 목에 계속 남겨져 있는 혹시 아미분들이 하는 그런 해석 같은 것들 보면은 정말 저희의 상상을 뛰어넘는 그런 해석들이 되게 많더라고요. 많은 해석 바랍니다. 어떤 의미?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if he's like corrupted. Because I have my own theory as well. I said it earlier. It's like he's corrupted, like he's, you know, fighting that battle within inside. And right now, the evil parts or that shadow, or the dark abyss, you know, that he has to go into in order to fight that demon that he's fighting is overtaking him at this point. He's losing the battle right now. But I highly doubt that. He said, you know, a lot of the theories that he sees are beyond our imagination. I highly doubt that, V. I'm sure y'all's imagination is beyond anything any of us could ever create or think of. So I doubt that, but we appreciate the credit. I appreciate it. I appreciate you because I need all the help I can get. So I'll take it, but I highly doubt it.
해보자 이거지. Bring the pain. 이번 뮤비는 저도 잘 모르겠어요. 물론 콘티와 이런 모든 것들 다 봤지만 저도 여러분들과 비슷하게 기대가 많이 되는 부분이 있는 것 같아요. 도와준 친구도 너무 고마웠고 기대 많이 해주.
See, that could have been me. I could have been drummer boy number one. I could have been little drummer boy. Can y'all imagine if I was in this music video as little drummer boy? That shit would be hot. That'd be crazy. It'd be the funniest fucking thing ever, but I mean, I would do it.
기대 많이 해주시고 내일은 이제 또 단체 촬영이 있으니까 내일 준비해서 오도록 하겠습니다. 안녕, 내일 봐요.
네, 마지막 날 촬영입니다. 구름 한 점 없는. 약간 그랜드 캐년 이런 느낌이냐? 미니멀 캐년.
거의 바로 될 거야.
여러분들은 어떤 걸 내셨나요? 남준이의 가위바위보 다음 주에도 계속됩니다.
마지막 촬영 장소이고요. 뮤직비디오 중간에 이제 팬스들이 부분에 들어갈 이제 안무를 촬영하고 있는 중이에요.
컷. 오케이, 집에 갑시다.
드디어 끝났습니다. 끝났어요. 대승적이었어요. 일주일 넘게 찍은 최초의 뮤비들입니다.
More than a week.
해외에서 또 처음으로 또 뮤비를 찍고. 맞아요.
이제 오프예요, 오프.
그리고 저희 이제 도와주는 우리 댄서
분들,
친구들,
또 스태프분들.
거랩, 미스터 솔, 미스터 솔. 지금 안 들리는 척 하시는데 되게 좋아하고 계셔요. 역대급 아닙니까?
네, 그렇습니다.
그렇기 때문에 정말로 저희도 기대를 많이 하고 있고 팬 여러분들께서 이걸 봤을 때 굉장히 좋아해 주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
저희들의 춤의 정점을 찍은 저희는 이제 활동으로 아미분들에게 찾아뵙겠습니다.
하나, 둘, 셋 하면 온으로 해볼까요? 하나, 둘, 셋.
Wow. That was so much. Shout out to August D, bro. That boy ain't even throwing a smile or anything. That was a long video. But we got through it. I absolutely enjoyed the song. 10 out of 10, without a doubt. Everything from the choreography to the vocals to the lyrics to the music videos, everything. This shit was beyond insane. Long video that I'm gonna have to edit, and you know what? It was every bit worth it. I mean, every single bit of it is gonna be worth it to edit because I absolutely enjoyed this. But let me know down below. Any of your takes or your comments are greatly appreciated in the comment section down below of anything that I might have said that you disagree with, anything that you want to kind of go off that I've talked about, or anything you noticed in the music videos or the explained versions that I did not get to see or mention. Make sure to leave your thoughts and comments down below. I do read them. I try to respond as much as I can. I really do. Reaching out to you guys is always the best, and having you guys reach out to me just makes me even more happier, to be honest with you. So that's going to go and do it right there, folks. Make sure to leave that like, comment, and subscribe, as this really does help out the channel moving forward. And until next time, peace.